everybody, I'm Rosa. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I will be talking to you about some thrifty living ideas for a small space. I live in a mobile home with 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, and so there's limited space and I still want it to be organized and look good. I also want to be conscious of what I'm spending, so I thought maybe I'd share that with you and see if that benefits you as well. If you like this kind of video, consider subscribing and I'll see you in the rest of the video. Let's go. Okay, so today I'm bringing you some ideas to maybe organize your small kitchen, and we're gonna get started with number 1, which is the paper towel holder that you can drill or you can also stick it, and mine lasted for like a year. Okay, number 2 is for those days when you run out of Ziploc bags or maybe you're trying to use less plastic. This is another option for you. It's not really for small kitchens. Any kitchen might need this, but I included it in this list because I recently started using it and I have really found to enjoy it, especially if it's not something that is liquid. Okay, number 3 are unconventional glass containers or any type of container that you can find. I actually bought these at a farm when I went picking for berries, and they use them for like cider, which I'm not using them for that clearly. 4 is to actually use what you own to decorate. So I have a lot of plates, cups, dinnerware, just things that I think that I might use, and so I use it to decorate. Number 5 must have for kitchen is a rolling cart / island. In my dreams, I have this huge island where I can prepare things, but this is what I can work with right now. It fits and I can still walk around my kitchen, and it gives me counter space, which is something that I lack, and I need place to cut, prep food, and this gives me that, and also for storage. So it's my favorite, and I can just move it out the way when I'm done. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. The next must-have, if you have a small kitchen and also have a baby that's already eating solids, is this baby chair that attaches to another chair. And I like it also because I can travel with it. I can take it to the beach, I can take it to the park, and I don't need to buy another chair that takes up space in the kitchen. But I do say that this might not work for you if you have multiple children, because this does take the space of another chair, right? But I do include it in case you don't want to buy a whole separate chair for your kitchen. Okay, so let's take a small break and talk about why I did this video, what I'm hoping to share, and just give you a little bit of encouragement for today, as I always like to include in my video. Okay, so I was just thinking about this video for a long time, and I wanted to share something useful, something that could help in the practical side of things when you're trying to be conscious about spending and your budget and just what God has given you. And I thought that a lot of the things that were in my kitchen might be helpful to some of you who are on the market for that kind of thing. But I also wanted to talk about where this is ultimately coming from, because this is the practical side of life, right? That we have to use objects, I guess you could say, and what the world has, I guess, to work, to do what we need to do every day. And so that's kind of what I want to talk to you about today. Pero ya casi le van a quedar, maybe.
Yo pensé que esos estaban chiquitos, por eso se los llevé.
Es que el papá de... Okay, I will be reading from Genesis chapter 1 verse 28, and it says, And God blessed them, and God said to them, Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth. Amen. So I was thinking a lot about, material possessions, about what it means or how we can do everything that we do for the glory of God with what we have. I guess that's ultimately what I wanted to talk about. That at times we might feel like we are lacking, we are struggling in this financial area, I guess. And I just wanted to remind you guys and remind myself that there are seasons, and there are seasons when the Lord gives more abundantly, and then there are seasons when that is not the case, and that's okay. We can still work the land that we have. We can still work with what God has given us. We can still multiply it. We can still subdue it. And that's what I wanted to kind of focus on this verse that I read for you, where it says that fill the earth and subdue it. And I was reading my study Bible, and it said that that term is talking about humans making the land or the resources work for them and using them to serve themselves, I guess you could say. So how do I put that into context? Everything that I have, that I work, that I use for the glory of God, I can use it in a way that helps me. And that's what I was literally thinking about for this video and my kitchen. I'm using what I have, what I can afford, to help me be more productive, to help me do what I can with what I have for the glory of God. And I hope that encourages you in what you're doing in your own place where the God has you right now. Remember that He has you there for a purpose and for a reason. Alright, that's all I have for you in that area today. Let's go on to the next part of the video. Let's go with number 7. And this is something that I really needed, because since I have limited space, well, where do I put stuff? On the wall. So I have these little hooks that I bought, and I hang everything that I can that it looks, all right on the wall, and that helps me to, hang my apron, hang different things that I use every day without taking space in the cabinets, but it's hanging on a wall somewhere. Alright, number 8. We have these amazing stools that my husband and I got on our honeymoon. We actually bought them at an antique shop in, I think, what was it called? Blowing Rock, North Carolina. If you've been there, if you're from there, tell me in the comments. Anyways, these stools actually adjust in height, and you can just roll them. Twist them, I can't speak English sometimes. Okay, so, and then you can just tighten them at the bottom. And I really like that, because I can actually get them out of the way completely and push them out of the way under the table. And that really helps us with the limited space that we have here, as you can see. Okay, let's go on to number 9, which are these flour containers. I don't even know what they're called, but I know they're food grade. They're not the cheapest thing, but I made a conscious decision that this was something that was really going to help me in my kitchen. And I bought these I don't know, about 8 months ago. I don't remember. But they have really been helpful also because they don't really open easily. And the baby, now that he's kind of walking around, he likes to touch these. But I have never had a situation when they opened, because I think they have to be at a certain place where you can pull it. Or I don't know what it is, but he hasn't been able to open them. Maybe when he gets older, but I really do like these, and I will leave links for everything in the description. Okay, number 10 is this little, I don't know what to call it, coffee table, cabinet, I don't know, I lost my words. But I bought this for extra storage, but I also needed something that looked similar to the kitchen and that wasn't too long or too wide, so that I can still have space to walk through my tiny little hallway, I guess. And so everything that I'm showing you, I actually measured and looked really a long time for them because I needed a specific dimension. Okay, number 11 are these wire baskets. I like them because I can see through them, I can see what's in them, and also I can screw them on the wall and I don't have to put them on a table or counter space because I don't have that much space. Thank you everyone for accompanying me in this video today. I hope it was useful to you, and I'll see you in the next video.